myself, or I just go right into it? Some good practice.
Just introduce yourself and shit. I'll let you know.
Or I just go right into it.
That's it.
Some good practice. Alright, ready? Yo, my name is Don Lexama. I think I'm gonna be one of the greatest entrepreneurs in the world. Give me like 10, 15 years. And I just want to show you some tips and stuff that I learned throughout my entrepreneur journey. Some stuff I wish I knew before that. Just some key factors. So what I do, I got a YouTube channel, Amazon FBA. I did vending machines. Any business that probably has passive income, I probably did it, and I probably made a couple $1,000s off doing it. I think my most profitable business or side hustle or something I did was probably the stock market. For me, I was banking on like $10,000 days, $20,000 days on the regular. But I think what I'm known for the most throughout like TikTok, social media, YouTube is vending machines. Like vending machines is how I probably is what I'm probably known for the most. Like people tap in with me, they want to get on calls with me and stuff for vending machines type junk. Like what you may call it. Like I just got started. My business partner came up to me one day and told me, yo, she saw a post and you could do vending machines. I feel like a lot of people, they trying to make money. A lot of people, because I'm a college student, a lot of people in college, like they broke. They don't know, they trying to make money, but they don't know how to make money type junk. So for me, what I want to do is I started doing stuff that was passive. I want to make money while I sleep, because when I worked a job, like I was mad, I was tight all the time. Because why in the world am I going to work 8 hours for somebody else to have them make money and then me not make money? So I left my job like 2 years ago, and I never went back, and I just focused on just building as many streams of income as possible. So I went over to, that's why I did vending machines, that's why I did YouTube, that's why I did rental cars, I flipped couches, I flipped furniture. I sold like 1,500 books on Amazon. Gross probably like $30,000 doing that. Flipping books, doing vending machines, doing the stock market. I feel like the biggest tips when it comes to like starting your own business is you got to find out what you want to do, and you got to like obsess over it. A lot of people are broke because like of their mindset. That's another thing. I feel like you need to have like the correct mindset in terms of getting into business. Like, why do you want to do it? Like, you have to know your why, whatever it is, and you have to obsess over it to become the best at it. So like for me, it was like I want to make as much money as possible, so the people that I love, the people around me, they never have to work ever again. Like sometimes you see your parents, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your aunts and uncles, you see them working jobs and it's killing them. And for me, I looked at it and I was like I can't see that, and I don't want them to work like that. So for me, it's like, yo, I want to make as much money as possible in order to make sure that they never have to work again. So first you have to find your why and what you're doing it, and you have to obsess over that. You have to do it like every single day. Like a lot of people, they want stuff like super quickly, but they don't want to wait like the long term. Like imagine if you did something for a whole year, 10 years, the amount of growth that you could have in it, and you bang it out every single day and you keep going at it, and over time, like it could grow. Like last year around this time, like I had like 1,500 subscribers on YouTube. Fast forward to a year later, I'm at 11,000 right now, over 1 million views. I probably made a couple $1,000s on YouTube already. You feel me? And it's not because and I took what I learned every single video and it's just improved. You feel me? And I knew my why. My why was I want to make as much money as possible, so the people that I love never worked again. And my businesses grew over time, so I got more vending machine locations. I bought more vending machines, bought newer vending machines. I was able to make courses and ebooks and all this stuff, because a lot of people, the problem with like the regular 9-to-5 job is that your 9-to-5 is shouldn't be your only stream of income. And there's no problem working a 9-to-5, because there's different ways that you could look at it. Like when I was working, I looked at my 9-to-5 as like my business partner. I looked at it as like another source of income. But if you have one stream of income, it's too close to nothing. So imagine you get fired from your job and you over here like, dang, like I have no money, and that's why I never want it to happen. Like imagine people are relying so much on their job and then they lose it and they're like, dang, like, I got nothing. I got nothing now. So that's why I tell people all the time, you need to build streams of income for yourself. You need to you need to create streams on what you're already doing. And the thing is, it's like people already you have everything that you need in order to be successful already. Like you have everything. It's already like basically like inside you already to be successful. You just need to like tap into that full potential. And you just really have to like lock in and just go as hard as you can. Like for me, it's more like when I was working at a job, I had to realize that like I had to use my time wisely. Like people don't use their time wisely.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll be telling like my friend. Like once you get out your job at Chipotle, like get up. Like they be doing this thing where they close, and it's like you're closed until 1 a.m. and after that, like you're not doing this music shit. Like that shit's just taking you farther and farther away. Like you love your job more. You love Chipotle and closing and laughing around with all your friends, and you're not even. That's not your career, bro.
Man, that's a fact. You feel me? People gotta use their time wisely. I know some people they like to sleep, but for me, like I'll stay up all night if I gotta get something done. Cause you look at it, you go to sleep for 8 hours, you work for 8 hours. Now you have 8 more hours of your day. Some people like you take breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's another 3 hours. So now you have 5 hours. And then some people go on Instagram, they watch Netflix all night. If you keep doing that day over day over day, like you're just gonna be wasting time. One day you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be 25. Next thing you're gonna wake up, you're gonna be 35. And you're gonna realize like, yo, I got nothing done. I got nothing accomplished. The dreams that I set out for, none of it's done. None of it's like accomplished. So that's what I be telling people. Like you need to, you need to want it. You need to obsess over it, and you need to use your time wisely. Like if you tell yourself like, yo, I wanna grow 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I wanna grow 100,000 followers on Instagram. Imagine you start posting every single day. You just in actuality just need to start. After a year of posting, after a year of mastering the craft, after a year of like getting better, like you're gonna see a lot of improvement. But people just don't want to start. You feel me? If you do what everyone else does, you're gonna get what everyone else gets. Like, you're never gonna be like great. You're never gonna be at the pinnacle of like your success. And then you're gonna get to 35, 40. Like, you know, people that's like, dang, I wish I invested in Bitcoin when it was like that. Or dang, I wish I started a YouTube channel. Or dang, I wish I bought Amazon. Like it's always I wish. But like if you couldn't start 10 years ago, the best time is now. Like that's what I tell people. Like me, I just jump into stuff, and then I'll figure out the rest later. So like let's say, and the thing is about me, like I like to question like everything, right? I don't make statements anymore. Like if I need to make $10,000 tomorrow, like I'm not saying like, oh, I can't make $10,000. I can't do that. I'm saying the question I'm asking myself is how. I'm like, oh, if I sell something for $1,000, I sell to 10 people. That's $10,000. Like, you always have to ask yourself like the how. Like, don't just automatically say like you can't do it. Like the Bible says, there's life and death in the power of the tongue. You feel me? And a lot of people, if you doubt yourself, then you probably never gonna be great. You're probably never gonna be successful. A lot of people like they literally just the words that come out of their mouth is what actually comes true. I feel like as you have to manifest your success, like you need to wake up every single day and tell yourself like you're great, you're the best, you're gonna be great one day. Like if you wake up and tell yourself you're a failure, you're a loser, you can't do something, you can't do that, then you're never gonna be able to do that. So that's why I wake up and I tell myself and I like affirm myself and tell myself, yo, I'm more than enough, I'm great, I'm gonna accomplish everything I have today. And also when it comes to manifesting, I feel like people don't write stuff down enough. Because when you write stuff down and then you look over at what you wrote down like a year later, you could see like the goals that you accomplished. Like I write down my goals for like the year, for like the month, or the day, or the week. And then you look back at those things, just like, wow, like I really accomplished this. Because people don't feel like they're moving. The thing is, it's like some people might not think they're moving in the right direction because they don't write down or they don't document their progress. So it looks like they're standing still. But in reality, they're really moving a lot forward, but they can't see that. So like I tell people, you need to write down your stuff. You need to write down your ideas. You need to write down your goals, what you want, like, and break it down. Like if you want to make $10,000, like my goal for the longest was to make $10,000 a month. So I have to really break it down. So like yo, what is $10,000 a month? It's like $3,300 something a week. Then you got to break it down to like a day and to like an hour. I think it's like $16 an hour, something like that, or $24 an hour, something like that. But like you need to break down your goals into like small, sizable steps. Because what's the point of having like a huge goal and you have no steps to take to get into that goal? Like, what's the point of having like a big goal and you have no like actionable steps to getting to that goal? And then you're overwhelmed, and then you think you can't do it, and then it's like, wow, a year passed by, you're still sitting on it. There's like so many people that tell me they're down on wanting to start a YouTube channel, but you feel me? They have this huge goal, like I want to get 1 million subscribers in a year. I want my first video to blow up, and then they post that first video, and then it flops, and then they're like down. But like you need to start like little goals, like hey, I want to get to 100 subscribers in 5 months. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers in a year. Like you need to set sizable goals so it doesn't like kill your drive and your motivation to get into those goals. I'm sad. And also what I would say is I feel as if people need to surround themselves with like-minded individuals. The worst thing you could do is surround yourself with people that's not going where you're going. You surround yourself with average people, you're forever going to be average. You're forever going to be broke. You're forever going to be poor. You're forever going to be fat. You're forever going to be like feeling down. Like you need to surround yourself with people that are doing like great things. So and to be successful, I feel like you need to, while surrounding yourself with people that are doing great things, you need to make sure that you're tapping into other people that's doing great things. So whether that's books, podcasts, autobiographies, like you need to find people that's been great already in your area, right? So you need to find people that's doing what you want to do. Because imagine like you trying to become rich and all your friends are heavy spenders. All your friends are flying out on trips, expensive dinners, going out every single weekend. You're never gonna be rich. Your friends are gonna make you feel like you're missing out. But I tell people, imagine you sacrifice 5 years of just grinding and working and going as hard as you can for a lifetime of happiness. Like I'd rather sacrifice 5 years to work hard and go crazy. So like 30 years. After that, like I could go on those fancy trips. I could go to those nice dinners. Like people try to sacrifice try to sacrifice it now. But I tell people like you guys have a whole life to live, and I feel like a lot of people too. Like just because you don't like become successful in your 20s, you need to look 10 years out, 20 years out. Imagine doing something for 10 years, over and over, and perfecting it. For example, if you say, yo, I want to master how to trade in the stock market, and you practice it for over 10 years, by the end of the 10 years, you're going to be amazing at it. You're watching all the videos, you're buying all the courses, you're reading all the books, you're practicing daily on how to become a better, let's say, option trader, you're paper trading. Or let's say you say, I want to be the greatest YouTuber, and you practice posting videos every single week. And you practice editing the videos, you go to the conferences, you read the books, you watch the Mr. Beast, you watch the Air Racks, you watch you watch all them bros. You feel me?
Yo, he's crazy, Mr. Beast.
And Mr. Beast is crazy. I watched a bunch of his podcasts and his stuff. Mr. Beast for 7 years, he didn't have a video that reached over 1,000 views. But he kept going, and him and a bunch of buddies, they studied the YouTube algorithm for like a whole year. Every single day, like they're looking at thumbnail colors, titles, text. They're looking at retention charts.
We're on the algorithm right now.
You feel me?
Oh,
like he was that bro. Is anybody on?
I'm trying to check. That shit just slow as hell. This computer. I'll let you know once it loads.
But like Mr. Beast was he was on his jump. Like that bro never stopped. He just kept going and going and going until he couldn't go no more, type junk. And
he's like, dude, he's giving. How does he give so much money away?
Because he makes so much. He makes like $10 million a month. He said he makes like $10 million a month off YouTube, and he has like all the different businesses and stuff. But that's a man who spent years and years like perfecting his craft, and then he takes all the money that he makes, he reinvests it right back into the business. And I feel like that's what makes him successful. Some people start businesses and side hustles, and then they start using the money on themselves. But you need to take that money and reinvest it right back into your business and keep growing your business, right? Just because, like, for me, like, just because I might make $10,000 in a day, $20,000, I'm going to take that money and just reinvest it right back into the business. I'm going to put that money right back into what I'm doing in order to become successful. Because if you start taking that money, you start buying cars, you start buying all this stuff, before you know it, you're going to be broke. And I feel like the reason why people be living check to check is because like they spend more than they make. You buy liabilities, you don't buy assets, then you be broke type jump. And I feel like a lot of people, they spend a long time trying to impress other people, and then they realize when they're like 30, 40, like, wow, like I didn't have to do all that. You feel me? And I feel like when I was in high school, like you probably, when I was in high school, I was thinking like, yo, I need to get this fancy stuff. I need to have the nicest shoes. I need to have this. And now I look, the most popular kids in the school, you feel me? They're all hitting me up for business advice. They're all hitting me up on how to make money, because half of them is broke. They spent their time trying to impress other people, and then they realize like, yo, I got no money in my bank account. I'm sad. I'm depressed. You feel me? And I tell people all the time, like, you need to surround yourself with great people. You don't want to have any liabilities. Having a kid early, that's a whole liability. 18 years liability right there if you have the kid. And I feel like a lot of people, like, they just get into things. Or if you buy like let's say you have a kid, you buy a fancy car, you move out your house to pay rent. Like, I feel like a lot of that stuff is like, if you do it, it creates more liability in your life.
Facts.
Like, you could stay at your parents' house and just grind and work and stack up your bread. But some people is like, nah, I want to get that experience. I want to move out.
Not if they're trying to kick you out.
If they're trying to kick you out, yeah, it's different. But if they're telling you, like, yo, you can stay in the house and
they're telling you have to pay rent.
Yeah, if they telling you have to pay rent, I know some parents are different. A lot of people I meet, like, they wanna move out with friends, and then they get into like all these different issues. One of their friends doesn't want to pay the rent, they don't want to pay the bill. Now you're stuck with it. Now your name is on the lease, and now your credit's getting messed up. Like, I would say if your parents is not like charging you rent, or they're not like kicking you out, you might as well stay in the house. You might as well give them a hand. Like, I'll stay into the house till you marry type jump. Because moving out, that's like a whole nother liability. Buying like a new car, that's a whole nother liability in itself. You're paying $1,000 just to prove to other people, just to prove to other people that you got it. Like, what's the point of that? Like, people don't even buy stuff because they like it. They buy stuff so other people could make them feel like they like it. You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, people would buy something, like buy like a Beamer or buy like a Benz, just so the next person could be like, oh yeah, you got it. Just looking for that validation. And then they go home at night and they're just crying, looking like, yo, like, dang, I got no bread, I got no money. I got like,
no,
I'm drowning.
You're speaking facts right now.
It's like, yo, I'm like drowning in debt. I'm drowning in bills and stuff. And that's why I tell people, like, surround yourself with greatness, people that is doing what you want to actually do. Like, I go to all these networking events because, like, I realize, like, your network is your net worth. Like, I know I have some millionaire friends now that's like giving me advice on, you should do this and you should do that and you should read this book and you should watch this video and you should invest in this stock and stuff like that. So I'll say, like, the key to success, like, becoming rich is like very simple.
The rich say when you get rich, it's easier to get richer.
It's easier to get richer, yeah. Because once you make your first 100,000, to make your next 100,000, like, you'll make it like this, because you have all like the keys and stuff. You feel me? When you make your first million, probably might take you 10 years to make your first million, but that second million might come in a couple of days, like, if you really master your craft and stuff. So, how long is that?
15 minutes.
15?
Any virals? That's pretty short for YouTube. All my videos are like more than 20 minutes. Any like viral things going on, like, in the world that you want to talk about, like anything, like NFL,
any viral AI? I think people should use AI to their benefit. ChatGPT, I use ChatGPT.
It's gonna take over the world, though.
It might, you feel me? But I feel like people, you guys gotta read some books and like educate yourself on AI and like the new technology, so you guys don't get behind. So, like, people's like, oh my, if you think it's gonna take over the world, I feel like you need to, because people still need to like make the AI and make those like systems in order to, or like learn how to use AI so they're not like falling behind. I've seen people use AI to make businesses. Like, I use AI, like ChatGPT, all these other stuff, video AI, to like, I use all these different like AI tools to basically like make my business better. For example, like, I use this app called Video AI and Opus Clip. They take my long form content and they make it into short form content. And like, I take those videos and I post them on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, and I get paid for all of them. Like, a lot of people, you guys are on Instagram and all these social media sites not making money, just watching what someone else is doing. You feel me? And people, and the thing is, like, people, you might be saying that thing like, oh my goodness, that person living their best life, but people only show you like the highlights of what's really going on in their life. They're not really happy and stuff. That's why I say, like, relationships that like boyfriend, girlfriend, people that post they person often, they're the ones that probably not the happiest. Like, they're trying to show other people that they're happy when they're not really happy. They're trying to get like that validation from others and stuff. That's why I feel like social media fake. Mostly everything you see on social media is probably fake emotions. Like, when people see the camera, they start acting a certain way, they start acting happy, you feel me? But it's not really true. Like, you got people going on vacation, and they just going on vacation so they can show the people, like, yo, I'm lit out here. But what's the point of that?
Exactly. I know a lot of those people.
You feel me? And then you posting those pictures like months later and stuff. Like, I know people that's 30 years old, still working minimum wage jobs and like saving up just to go on trips. I understand, like, the experience might be like like amazing and stuff, but like, you need to get your priorities in check. And the reason why people can get their priorities in check because they're getting advice from people that never did what they done type shit. Like, you trying to be a millionaire and you listen to your friends that have never been millionaires. You trying to have a successful business and you listen to people that never had a successful business, that always work under people. So I feel like that's why, like, surrounding yourself with people that are great is your best option. And there's some people that you have in your life. I always say, like, if you're in the same place that you were last year, this year, that's terrible people that you're around. That's terrible friends. Like, your friends, you should be improving something like every year over year. Whether you became a better speaker, you became a better writer, you were able to tell a better story. Like, your money making abilities came and stuff, right? Your credit scoring, like, your friends should like impact you in a way that like they should really impact you. They should really like help you. And the problem why people get stuck in where they're at is because like they use other people as like excuses to do what they do. Like, you might like, and the thing I realized is that your mindset plays like a big role in where you at. That's when I go to places like that consider like the hood, like the Pattersons and Norks, the Irvington. I be seeing the nicest cars. I love, me too. When I go there, like, you'll see Porsches, you'll see G-Wagons in front of boarded up houses. So it's really like a mindset thing. The people when I was in college that were telling me like, yo, Donald, we're broke, we don't have it like you, whoop-de-whoop, whatever they told me, those are the same people I've seen in the most expensive clothes. Those are the people that used to wait on the sneakers app and the Adidas apps to get the newest drops. You feel me? So it's just really a mindset thing where your priorities are at. Like,
there's 20 people on there.
It's 20 people? Dang, that's crazy. Anyone say anything?
Nah.
But like I said though, like, mindset plays a big role in your success. Like, what's the point of having a Marc Jacobs bag if you got nothing in it? You feel me? What's the point of having a fancy car you got no streams of income to go behind it type shit? You feel me? So I feel like mindset plays a big role in where you're gonna be. You feel me? A lot of people got like a bad mindset of things, and it's because like the people they surround this stuff, that they're looking at and stuff. Like, I tell people, like, you just need to jump in, cause you don't want to live your life on like what if I started a business. What if I bet on myself? Like, what if? Like, I never want to sit there and be like, dang, what if I never did that? And I for me, like, I never say that because I want to live life with like no regrets. I'm like, I did it. Like, any business I probably thought of, I probably did it. Like, when I wanted to start my vending machine business, like the next day I was looking at vending machines, and probably like the following couple weeks I bought my first couple vending machines. When I want to start a YouTube channel, started posting. And before you know it, 11,000 subscribers, a couple thousand dollars.
What's your YouTube channel?
Everything DSK.
Everything
DSK, yeah.
VSK?
D, like the letter DSK. And stuff. Like, I started at like 1,500 subscribers. Not 1,500, I started. Like, it took me like a year just to get my first 1,000.
How do you make those cover arts?
No, I paid for them.
Thumbnails.
I just paid for them on Fiverr. Also, too,
How much are they? Like $5?
$5, $10, 15 the most.
Those are what really blows you up.
Those
The
are, yeah.
thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
That shit looks mad professional.
Nowadays.
You got mad videos too.
I mean, over time, I'm trying to get like more consistent, like a video a week. For me, consistency is gonna be the number one thing that's gonna blow up anything that you do. You're just consistent at it. Whether it's consistently going to the gym, consistently working out, consistently like whatever.
We literally talk about the same shit, and this is 2 years ago. We still
talk.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing for me. But
Y'all
the problem
was
is
having
everybody
that
knows. The thing is,
conversation, too.
everybody knows. Everybody knows how to become rich. Everybody knows how to get fit, but people don't really understand like what it really takes to get to those places. And people don't really understand it. Like everyone knows, like yo, like invest in assets, not liability. Don't spend more than you make.
I see another thumbnail with the do-rag again.
Yeah, I've been posting it because I don't like switching up the pictures. That's what I'm thinking. Like if it works, I'm gonna keep it. You feel me?
What's your opinion on paying $500 for a location? I would pay if the track record is
Yeah, somebody asked me like, there's this guy called Vending Biz, and like he has like an app that finds you locations and stuff. There's like vending machine location finders that you can find locations, but you have to like pay them money to like find the locations and stuff.
Yeah. It's a good YouTube video too. Do you pay to get that edited?
I'm not editing myself, bro.
Nice.
I paid one video to get edited. It cost me like $130. But like that's how you become, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like a six-figure. If you want to make 6 figures, bro, you do everything by yourself. If you want to make $1 million,
those videos
delegate.
with all that extra shit will blow up.
I have a video like that. I paid like $130 for the video to blow up, but it barely got as much views and stuff. I'm trying to make like more like aesthetically pleasing videos and stuff.
How are you with filming in public? Like, are you nervous or do you?
It's kind of weird, but I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
Cause like it's like you're putting your camera down and people are looking at you. But if they knew how much money I was making from it, then they'll be recording themselves too. Type junk, you feel me? They'll be recording their day in their life. I'm trying to get all the different angles.
You getting some good ass snacks. You got the cosmic brownies. Oh my god, that shit looks so good. Brisk. You look like you're doing a heist when you're doing that shit. You looking all around like you got mad weed and shit.
Cause it's weird. Like people see the camera and they like, oh dang, this is what we're doing.
What's one of your favorite videos?
I think it was the what is it?
Is it latest, newest?
Nah, I think my favorite video was what was it? Probably this one. Probably my favorite video. This is one I got edited, but like it flopped. Not flopped, but like for me.
Yeah, your numbers are pretty good though on the ones that are like high. Or subscribe and turn post notifications.
How much time was that?
Like 18 minutes. Basically, just close it out. Say a couple more things.
Man, if you guys got this far, make sure you put success down in the comments, and hopefully you guys could become successful. You guys could be great, and you guys could tap into your full potential. You feel me? Don't let nobody limit you. Don't let nobody stop you, and keep doing your thing. God bless. I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Peace.